There are certain phrases a man uses in a dating relationship that you need to watch out for and don't ignore. Why? Because words are like windows into his mindset. They tell whether he's ready to build a healthy and fulfilling relationship with you or he's just about to waste your time. Let's be real. What someone says during conflict or while under pressure is a huge indicator of who they truly are. Hey, it's your girl Oliviera. You're welcome back to Chat with Oliviera. Today I'll be sharing with you 7 categories of red flag phrases you will need to listen for and what they actually mean. Plus, I'll be giving you tips on how to address them or decide if it's time to walk away. So stick around till the end for a hot piece of advice I will have for you. Now let's get into it. The number 1 is the fixed mindset phrases. Healthy relationship thrives on growth. But some guys, they are stuck in a fixed mindset, not willing to be flexible to change or adjustment. There are times in a relationship that you need to understand your partner and adjust your lifestyle and patterns to suit theirs. Everyone have different backgrounds, everyone comes from different backgrounds and have their own ways of doing things. So if your man isn't willing to adjust and stuck in his ways, then it's safe to walk away. And the truth is that you will know when you have a man with a fixed mindset because they will say things like this. This is who I am. I don't do feelings. Let's agree to disagree. What's that all about? Let's agree to disagree. I thought it's about disagreeing to agree. Man, if any man says this thing, ladies, run. Because this statement screams, I'm not willing to learn, change, or grow. And that's a problem because relationship requires constant growth and compromise. On the other hand, a guy who has growth mindset will say things like, I'm not great at this, but I'm willing to try. How can we get better at this together? When someone is open to learning and evolving, it shows that they're in it for the long haul. But when someone is shutting down every opportunity for growth, that's a glaring red flag. The second one is the manipulator mindset phrases. Manipulative people try to control you emotionally without you even realizing it. They often turn the table and make you feel like you're the one at fault. It's never about them. It's always about you. And you will hear things like, if you love me, you would do this. You shouldn't feel this way. You are overreacting. It's not that of a big deal. You. What about we? These power plays are designed to dismiss your emotions or make you feel guilty. Healthy communication is about you expressing your needs respectfully without using guilt trips or emotional blackmails. Here's the truth, someone who invalidates your feelings isn't just toxic, but also emotionally unavailable. So when you hear manipulation creeping into the conversation, call it out or walk away. A guy who is open to loving and valuing his partner will always see the we in the picture. It's never about the I or the you. You will hear things like, we need to work on understanding each other better. We will find ways to navigate the situation together. The number 3 is the victim mindset phrases. You know, this type of guy is a guy that always blames the world and others for his problems. You hear things like, why does this always happen to me? Nothing ever works for me. You don't understand how hard it has been for me. This type of mindset isn't just draining, is destructive. Relationship with victim will make you feel as if you are carrying the emotional baggage. There are times you will need to hide something you just bought or achieved just because they will feel bad instead of celebrating with you on your achievements. But the one with the responsible mindset, the one who sees the areas that he's lacking on and is willing to work on them, will say things like this: here is what I'm doing to improve my situation. Let's find a solution together. I'm working on this. I believe I will do better. Such a man takes accountability for his life and can also take accountability for his role in the relationship. The fourth one is the emotionally immature phrases. This category is closely tied to the victim mindset, but this one is more focused on emotional regulation or the lack of it. If he says things like this: you are making me so mad. I wouldn't act this way if you didn't push me. I can't be happy because of you. What he's really saying in essence is, I don't know how to manage my emotions, so I will blame you for them. Crazy, right? Emotional maturity is owning your feelings and expressing them in ways that is constructive. You want to hear phrases like this instead: when this happens, I feel upset. Can we talk about it? I'm feeling frustrated right now, but I want to walk through it. A man who can navigate his emotions responsibly is one you can build a stable and long-lasting connection with. The number 5 is the gaslighting phrases. Gaslighting can make you doubt yourself. It's subtle, but it's dangerous. You hear phrases like this: you are too sensitive. And that is a point where you need to express your emotions and how you feel. Everyone agrees with me. After everything I've done for you, this is how you act. Gaslighters use guilt, shame, and external validation to keep control. The healthiest way to respond is: don't engage in their narrative. Set clear boundaries and make it known that you won't tolerate manipulation. The number 6 is name calling and labeling phrases. Now, this one is no brainer, but it happens more often than you think. You will hear things like, you are so selfish, you are impossible to deal with, you are such a drama queen. Run, ladies, run. Name calling is toxic, plain and simple. Instead of focusing on the issue, this kind of language attacks you as a person, and it's difficult to resolve the conflict. Healthy communication sounds like this: I'm feeling frustrated because of X. Can we work it together? Don't tolerate a partner who belittles you. You deserve someone who values respect over cheap shots. And finally, the avoidance mindset phrases. This one signals a guy who avoids responsibility altogether. The guy who avoids deep conversation on where the relationship is headed or about the relationship in general. He doesn't want to have deep talk about how you feel on certain issues or his behavior. No conversation is at the right time, and this includes, let's not make a big deal out of this. I don't want to talk about it right now. It's not my fault. Avoidance doesn't solve anything. It only buries the problems deeper. A man who is serious about building a strong relationship with you will face challenges head on. Look for someone who says things like this: this is tough, but let's figure it out. I need a moment to think, but I want to discuss this. Let's straighten things out. Let's have a talk on these issues. Now let's look at how to address red flag phrases. When you hear any of these phrases, don't ignore it. Bring it up and say things like this. For example, when you say that, it makes me feel dismissed. Can we talk about this? I want us to communicate in a way that feels respectful for both of us. I will appreciate it if you can understand my emotions rather than making it seem I'm overreacting. If he's willing to have a real conversation, that's a good sign. But if he gets defensive, then it's time to rethink whether he's truly the partner you want. Ladies, remember this. You can't change someone who doesn't want to change. Healthy relationship is built on mutual respect, accountability, and the willingness to grow together. When you notice red flags early on, don't ignore it or try to fix it later. They are warnings. There is someone out there who matches your level of emotional awareness and is ready to co-create the love that you deserve. Don't settle for less. So that's it, guys. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. And also drop your thoughts about the topic on the comments section. I would really love to hear from you. Until next time, I'm still your girl, Oliviera. Thank you for watching. Bye.